Hey everyone, Magic Origins is out, which is amazing. The cards look awesome. Here we've got the Deck Builder's Toolkit. Still haven't got my tripod, so just bear with me on this one. I've already removed it from the plastic in the interest of time. Something that you'll notice right away is there's nothing on the inside of the sleeve. I'm a bit disappointed with that one, but that's okay, I will live. Now, you get your usual paperwork, rules reference, blah 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 blah. You guys should be familiar with that now. You get 4 boosters, which I have already opened. There is nothing noteworthy in them this time. It is worth mentioning that you may have better luck. Hopefully you do. It claims that you get 4 boosters from recent sets. Now, Journey into Nyx is not recent. You get 1 booster from Journey into Nyx. You get Khans of Tarkir, Fate Reforged, sorry. Was it Fate Reforged? So you got Journey into Nyx. You get 1 pack of Origins, Fate Reforged, and Dragons of Tarkir. Right. This is why I should write a script. Anyway, so you get your land. Lots of land. We have all the land. Land's great. You use land in every deck, you may as well have more. Anyway, moving right along, so that pile is all land. So, I'm not going to talk about every card, because not every card's worth talking about, but Aegis Angel is back. It's a great card. It was in last year's Deck Builder's Toolkit. Definitely worth having again. It's also legal and standard, which is fantastic. Mahotmati, which I can't pronounce, Jin, was also in last year's Deck Builder's Toolkit. Pretty good card, 5/6 for 6. It has flying, it's blue. There's a lot of decks that can make use of that. Nightmare, oh, who doesn't love Nightmare? It's a 6 cost, 5 colourless, 1 black. It has flying, which is already fantastic, but its power and toughness are equal to the swamps you control. It's a late game bomb in a black deck. Shivan Dragon. I have been using this card since 2011. I think it was 2011. 2012. Anyway, it was this guy and I have been through a lot together, and it's nice to see him again. Terra Stomper. Love this guy. And 8/8 for 6. You cannot go wrong in green with this guy. And he has Trample. And on top of that, he can't be countered. This has got to be one of the coolest cards ever. Well, there's probably better things, but hey, it's a really good card. If you don't use it in your green deck, I will wonder why. Okay, we've got Sierra Angel. Flying and Vigilance. It's a 5 for a 4/4 Flying Vigilance. Most white decks can probably make use of that because, flying is handy. And we are now into other cards. Silk Wrap. Not really worth mentioning because it's from cards. Oh, dragons, apologies. So, Divine Verdict. It is back again. It's really good removal. Destroy target attacking or blocking creature. It goes in every white deck. Eagle of the Watch, Flying Vigilance, 2/1 for 3. Alabaster Kin, you're not worth talking about. Flying Vigilance is good, but you're only a 2/3 for 4. You're on curve, but Celestial Flare is back. It is a great card. Target player sacrifices an attacking or blocking creature. Instant speed. Of course they're going to attack you in their turn. You play this, you lessen the damage because they will have to sacrifice one of their creatures. Hopefully they're not going to sacrifice the worst creature, and you play this in a good time when they're sacrificing their big beastie thing. But, good card. Really good actually when you consider the cost and its removal, and this set does seem to be light on removal. Erase, exile target enchantment for 1. Good card. Good, but... okay. Fate of Resistance. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature for 2. Really good in like Abzan decks. Haven Skirmisher. A 1/1 for 1 with flying. Chump blocker. Put counters on it or equipment. Really, really good in a Warrior Tribal deck, which you'll also find on my channel somewhere. Artful, we won't worry about that one. Pacifism, I like that card. It's cheap. 1 colourless, 1 white, enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block, and its flavour text is fantastic. If I fight, I might step on a butterfly, and that would be sad. Frostwalker, Elemental, from Fate Reforged, so we'll move you along. Into the Void is back again. Return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands. They can be your creatures or your opponents. There's a lot you can do with this card in a blue deck. It's good. It is definitely good. It has a lot of uses. I have used it many times. I like it. Okay, moving right along. Weave Fate. Draw 2 cards. It is pricey, so I'm going to say no. Paying 4 mana to draw 2 cards? Nah, too high for my liking. Oh, well, ignore you. Claustrophobia, great card. It's 1 colourless, 2 blue, enchant creature. When Claustrophobia enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature's controller. Oh, creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. It is an amazing card. It is frustrating because it taps things, and that's not what you want to be doing if you want to attack. But I'll skip you. Fury, flying, 1/1 for 1. When Fury Miscreant enters the battlefield, if you control another creature card named Fury Miscreant, draw a card. It is only good if you have more than 1. Moving you. Anticipate. Elusive spell first. Okay. Negate. Everyone knows negate. Hello. Singia Vampire's back. 3 colourless, 2 black. Great card. Flying 4/4. Whenever a creature dealt damage by Singia Vampire this turn dies, put a 1/1 counter on Singia Vampire. He is awesome for a black card. He is a vampire. I like him. I have been using him for about 3 years in a row. He is... yeah, I'm a bit biased there. I like him. I am pleased to see him back in this set. Ultimate price, destroy target mono-coloured creature. 1 colourless, 1 black. It's from Dragons of Tarkir. It's a great card. Great in standard at the moment. Moving along. Mind Rot. Are you? Oh, no. You must be exclusive. You are... this card is exclusive to the Deck Builder's Toolkit, so it's nice to see that it's still usable in standard. Target player discards 2 cards. It's a great little card. It's annoying. Flesh to Dust. Hello. Once again, exclusive to the Deck Builder's Toolkit. Destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. Great way of getting around all these regenerate things. Reeve Soul. 1 colourless, 1 black. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. This is awesome for tiny leaders. Just putting it out there. And it's our first black elf. Deadbridge Shaman. When Deadbridge Shaman dies, target opponent discards a card. It has its uses. It's a 2 colourless, 1 black, 3/1. I like it. Moving along. Debilitating Injury. We'll just skip that one. Hooded Assassin's worth mentioning. It has 2 choices. 1/1 counter, or destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. You chump block with something else, and then you play this in your second main phase. Very frustrating. Typhoid Rats. Death Touch, 1/1. It's annoying as anything. Flatten, we won't worry about. Hand of Swile, I can't say his name. The black dude. Gosh, that's racist. The black blue dude. That sounds better. The dragon dude. Anyway. Great in It's a it's 2/1 for 2, and it has Death Touch. What more do you want? You probably want flying as well. Arc Lightning deals 3 damage, divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures and/or players. Wild Slash, won't worry about that. Fiery Hellhound. There is definitely some interesting cards in Origins. Active Treason, great card, works really well if you're swinging in for the kill and you can take over their biggest thing and attack them with it. It's great. Or you can take over their biggest thing and sacrifice it, because why not? Dragon Fodder is back. 2 1/1 goblin counters. Really, really useful in a red deck. Trumpet Blast, Bathe in Dragonfire, Mardu Scout, sick of seeing that guy. Tormenting Voice, Twin Bolt, 2 damage, divided as you choose among 1 or 2 target creatures and/or players for 2. Prized Unicorn, because who doesn't love a unicorn? All creatures able to block Prized Unicorn do so. It's a 2/2 for 4. Very pricey, but you could put a lot of equipment on it, you could give it Death Touch, there is a lot you can do with it to make it a pain in the ass. Heir of the Wilds has Death Touch. It is great. Another Elvish Visionary. When Elvish Visionary enters the battlefield, draw a card. It's a 1/1 for 2, but it also draws you a card. Definitely a good thing. It is something that green really does need. This is Pilgrimage. Set your library for up to 2 basic forest cards, reveal those cards and put 1 into the battlefield tapped and the rest into your hand, then shuffle your library. Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instants or sorcery cards in your graveyard, search your library for up to 3 basic forest cards instead of 2. Fantastic. Cheap too. Titanic Growth is back. Target creature gets 4/4. Really good card. Plummet is not back. Well, it is in a way. It's exclusive to the Toolkit. As if you didn't need another reason to pick it up. Dragon Scale Bone, fantastic. Destroy that one, moving along. So, as you can see, definitely get a lot of really good cards. I've not been disappointed with any of it yet. Over here we've got Spider Silk Net, great card, and you get you get the dual lands. It taps free the colour, and you get 2 of what looks like 2 of each colour pair, which is amazing. Because trust me, you need these cards. Yep, you get 2 of each colour pair. That was a nice include. And then back to more basic lands and an Evolving Wilds, which I will not use out of... I just don't use it. I've used it like 3 times in however many years I've been playing Magic, because I just... It's good for what it does, but it's just not my thing. So we've been through those, and now we have another pile here. Ravaging Blaze. Once again, I'll have to apologise for the camera work. I've lost my tripod. I really need a new one. Probably going to do something about that as soon as I can. But in the meantime, hey, here we are enjoying Magic Origins together. So what more do you want? You probably want me to get my tripod and do this better. But hey, I will do what I can. Anyway, so we have got Ravaging Blaze. X22, once again, great for tiny leaders. Ravaging Blades. Blah. You can tell I haven't done this for a while, sorry guys. Ravaging Blaze deals X damage to target creature, and it also has Spell Mastery. We'll move along. Arc Lightning, we've seen. Monastery Swift Spear. It is a really good card for a budget red deck. It has haste, it has prowess, it's really good. Wild Slash, moving along. Lightning Javelin. Lightning Javelin deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Scry 1. Scrying is definitely a useful mechanic. It lets you choose what your next card is, which can be really handy or it can be really bad and possibly even a gamble. Majoring Bully, I am skipping you. You are a human warrior. I like warriors, but you have Bully in your name, so you are not getting mentioned. Valley Dasher, human berserker, blah blah blah. Oh, not you again. Sarkhan's Rage, I like him. I really do. He likes dragons, which is cool. Deals 5 damage. Target creature or player. If you control no dragons, deals 2 damage to you. You know why he's doing damage to you? Because you don't have dragons. Because you should have dragons because he likes them. And I do too. Twin Bolt, we've mentioned that one. Evolving Wilds I do not like, so you're going with Pine Walker. It's a 5/5 for 5, so it's already great. Whenever Pine Walker or another creature you control is turned face up, untap that creature. It is what you want in a morph-based deck, or a megamorph, whichever one. Other than that, a 5/5 for 5, it's on curve, depending on how you're building your deck. It is a green card. You're going to have the mana to cast it. It's a good card. Ice, nah. You're a cat, which is cool. Face down creatures you control get +0/+1 whenever a permanent you control is turned face up, draw a card. Once again goes with Pine Walker. Moving you over. Add one, blah, blah, blah. Nah, sorry. Claustrophobia again, good card. Nice to have an extra copy. Right into being. Big Stompy 5/5 for 6 with Trample. When ambush blah blah enters the battlefield, return another creature you control to its owner's hand. It can be good. You use this to send Siege Rhino back to your hand to get another 3 life and 3 damage in when you bring it back. Ethereal Ambush. Ojutai Interceptor, flying for Megamorph is Guardian. Moving along because I don't want to talk about every card, even though I do, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. I can't win. Evolving Wilds again, I'm sick of seeing that card. Chief of the Edge. Oh yeah, Chief of the Scale. These 2 cards are amazingly good. They buff each other, they buff other warriors. White-black warriors is a thing. If you buy this deck, please try and build that because it's a good deck. And look, Maru Woe Reaper, another warrior. Bloodshin Ravager, another warrior. Not another warrior. So, there's some really, really good cards in here. I haven't seen anything that I'm overly displeased with other than maybe Evolving Wilds, but you can't make everyone happy. Aven Skirmisher is a good card. Harsh Sustenance, you have no idea how many games I have won with that card. Harsh Sustenance deals X damage to target creature or player, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control. You have a swarm, they're done. Herald of Dromoka, Vigilance, other warrior creatures you control have Vigilance. It's amazing. It's a 2/2 for 2. It's a bear, but it's a human. Hand of that guy. Flatten, I will talk about it this time. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. Notice its instant speed. Yeah, okay, it costs 4 mana, but you could have their nice big 5/5 become a 1/1 and then chump block and kill it. And that's fun. Evolving Wilds, ugh. Hello. Another card from Origins. Thopter Engineer. When Thopter Engineer enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying onto the battlefield. It's a 1/3 for 3. Artifact creatures you control have haste. Now that is why you want this card. Chief of the Foundry. I like the artwork. My camera does not do it justice. Other artifact creatures you control get +1/+1. Now, if you had 2 of these, they would buff each other. Interesting, huh? Reclusive blah 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 blah. Reclusive Artificer? Blah blah. And that's the end of the blooper reel. This guy, who is a girl, never mind. When this card enters the battlefield, you may have it deal damage to target creature equal to the number of artifacts you control. Really good. It's a 2/3 for 4, but its effect goes really well in the blue-red artifact deck, which we will no doubt see because Chandra's parents create. They are. Yeah, never mind. You will see her parents at some point, and they bring out 2. I haven't actually seen the card, so never mind. Briber's Purse. That looks awesome. I would love one. Where do I get one from? Guardian Automaton. It's a 4-color mana for a 3/3. When it dies, you gain 3 life. But it's a cool looking robot. It's like a steampunk Terminator looking after a child. Aspiring Aeronaut, flying for 4. When Aspiring Aeronaut enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 color, stop the creature. Yeah, so red-green artifacts is definitely a thing. When Gera Crafter enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 color, stop the artifact creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Gosh, try saying his name fast. Singing Bell Strike, enchant creature, Bathe in Dragonfire again, and that's the last of that pile. Spider Silk Net. I am happy with what is in here. If you buy this, you will be too. My booster packs that I got were bad, but that's just my dumb luck. Apologies again for the bad camera work, but hopefully you saw something you liked and you had fun watching. So thanks for taking the time to watch. I do appreciate it, and I will cover Magic Origins in better detail as soon as I can. I am just waiting on the stuff to arrive. We're doing a booster box opening at some point in the next week or so, so stay tuned for that, and thanks again for watching.